Hey there, folks. Sorry it's been a bit. Oh, hang on. So, Damon Dusklight here. I know it's been a little while, but uh, um, to put it bluntly, the last time I streamed, I got a bit of news regarding my grandmother and needed uh, a couple weeks to grieve. So, since that's all over and done with, um, we're going to be playing some Nioh 2 today and try to catch up on the story if we can. Maybe knock out some side missions as well, because I know those have been. Because I know we got a few during the last stream. Anyway, let's get right into it. So, let's see. We have 3 side missions we can do. Imagawa Die Hard, An Error in Calculation, and Hidetatsu's Dying Wish. And finally we have a main mission, The Mysterious One Night Castle. That we're gonna save for last because I have played a bit of that. I have played that mission before back before I started streaming this series, and it's a little bit of a lengthy one. We're gonna start with Imagawa Die Hard. Sorry, I was just double checking the stream aim because my mic was sounding a little bit crispy there. Alright. Alright. So, let's just double check the hidden tea house and hut real quick. Because we got some stuff.
You must have some great stories to tell. You could do with putting in more of an effort.
Okay. Oh, right. I should probably point this out. But a little while back, I moved over to the Toyotomi clan because they provide a pretty handy boost in the form of life recovery and Rita absorption. So every time I absorb any stray bits of Amrita from, say, fighting yokai or killing an enemy, I will recover some health. I will also, I also get the chance to double the amount of Amrita I earn from defeating an enemy. So if that's, say, triggered when I beat a boss, that would be a lot. Okay. Do I have anything I can get? I can get one of them. Damn it.
Be careful out there.
Okay, let's just double check the hut. So we've got our deliveries from any benevolent graves we've left around. And then we've got our little transformation that we can do here. I might transform into one of these at some point, just for shits and giggles. But for the moment, probably not. Also, for the keen-eyed among you, I've changed up the look of our player character. So aside from her mask, which has been which I've had all headgear turned off for the player, her body armor to her feet are mostly in the Fuma Ninja look. I might change it up again in the future, but for the moment, this is the outfit we're going with. And honestly, I think it works for her. Anyway, let's begin with Imagawa Die Hard. Oh, and because as Tokichiro's who's risen in position within the military, he's now got a new look. And it also has been hang on. And it also has been 5 years since we started the campaign. So yeah. Let's begin. It seems that there are still some Imagawa loyalists at large within the Oda's domain. They may be plotting to kill Lord Nobunaga to avenge their fallen master. And of course, we can't let that happen. Let's stop them before they cause any real trouble. Now, I did change my setup just a smidge. So, we now have some poison shurikens, and just because poison debuff lasts a hell of a long time. And we're opting for water shot for the time being. In addition, I've equipped some lightning talismans because that will implement the slow effect. And we've also got some more bombs that we can toss around. Like so. Oh, I hate archery in this game. There we go. I'm also rocking the Tengu Soul Core because it's good and is really handy for knocking down humans like this.
No matter what you do, Nobunaga will never win!
So, for a little bit of context towards the Imagawa that we're fighting, during the last stream, we fought the General Imagawa Yoshimoto, and these are the remnants of their forces. The generals that we're going to be fighting, they will probably drop some dialogue every time we fight them. Like this featherhead over here. Ah, damn it. Well, hopefully we don't have to deal with that big guy again, because that would suck. Oh, right. I've also changed the Guardian Spirit that I'm currently using back to, Kagewani, the shark here. Mostly because, as far as overall stat improvements go, he's the more solid choice. I am not dealing with a ninja. Nope. Okay. I'm just going to show off some of the skills I picked up while I was grinding off stream. So, I believe I had this during the last stream, but we've got switch stance skills. So first we had Retribution, which was the one I just mentioned. But I managed to get the one for mid stance and low stance. So basically, whenever we switch stances within a combo, the Switchglaive will perform a corresponding attack. So let me just show off how this works. High stance. Mid stance. And then low stance.
I failed you. I wished only to fell your foes.
Alright. So that's 2. And given that this barrier was down, is now down, we probably have a 3rd. Hold on. I'm just going to pick up these items that I've left littered across the floor. Okay. What? Didn't I kill you? Oh, come on. Okay. So, Imagawa Yoshimoto is back from the dead, despite us putting a sword through his throat. Okie doke. Ow. Okay. So, given that we're fighting Yoshimoto again, we're gonna start with Sloth, and then we'll go from there.
Not pursue paradise ideas. You're in there. No peace.
Okay, ow. Ah, damn it, I didn't have enough anima. Okay, and now he is poisoned. No, 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 no. Oh, right, because I was inflicted with lightning, I was slowed down. I didn't notice.
At last, my mind is truly clear.
Ah, okay. Well, that was an interesting but fun fight. To think that they came to retrieve their master's head. Is that what you'd call true samurai loyalty, I wonder? They may be the enemy, but I can't help but be impressed by their dedication. Now that we serve Lord Nobunaga, we'd do well to learn from their example. Oh, right. Hold on. I'm just gonna let this... The stream had to buffer for a moment. So I'm just gonna quickly show off something, because I realized I didn't... This isn't what I want to show, just real quick. So, during the last stream, I sort of had to take a massive pause when I saw before I saw this cutscene, and when I was clipping it down for the YouTube videos, when I was clipping down the YouTube videos, I couldn't include that pause. So we're just going to watch one of the cutscenes, so those who are in the YouTube space will have a bit of context to who this character is. So, let's watch.
Nice and warm.
Tokichiro, join me in the council at once.
Cold as ice, that one. Oh. Oh.
I hear you have aided my brother greatly. I hope this shall continue.
Now, for those who remember our Nioh 1 playthrough, you might have recognized that guardian spirit just now, the nine-tailed fox. So I could be very wrong here, but that was the so at the end of the Nioh 1 playthrough, we fought the nine-tailed fox as it had taken over its host. And this being set way before William arrived in Japan, I believe that is the final boss. I can't remember the name of her for the life of me. Hang on. Oichi. Anyway, that was Princess Oichi, who I believe becomes the wife of Hideyoshi in Japanese history. Though, as for the nine-tailed fox, how that becomes corrupted, I am not sure. Anyway, we're gonna move on before we get sidetracked. The next mission is Hidetatsu's Dying Wish. Could I ask you to retrieve the spear belonging to Master Dosan, my departed father-in-law? Yoshitatsu's soldiers are currently occupying the estate, but I refuse to just sit by and let them defile such a meaningful keepsake. Okay. So it looks like we're back in the Viper's Sanctum area, and now that it's not nighttime, we can actually see the sky. Because the last time we came through this area, it was so dark we thought it would be easy to mistake the darkness for the top of a cave. Anyway. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's check out all the areas. Oh, hello. Get lost, both of you. I do not like you. Oh. That's the thing about weapons with corruption effects. They can go into cataclysm mode so easily. And that is why the Tengu Soul Core is awesome. The enemy there that you have to fight, just to get them from his... The enemy that you have to fight just to get that Soul Core, though, is a complete bust. That area you could normally get through, but it's been blocked off because of the cave-in. There was a Sudama the last time we came through. I'm done with your stuff. Oh, your shit. On the upside, those guys are much more predictable than with their burst attacks and some of the bosses. Okay, are there any other items I can get around here before I have to move on? That area is caved in. There is an item over here. Okie doke. Let's make a move on. Ah, that's who wants to shoot me. Oh, hello. I must admit, I never checked this spot when I played through the Viper's Sanctum level. I might have to come back and see if there's anything I missed. Oh, okay. So the guy died before we hit the ground, but before he was knocked over, but when we landed on him, he made a sound. I don't know what happened there. Oh, crap. Alrighty, let's go back up there. I'm not dealing with the Revenant Graves while we're streaming, just in case anyone might be wondering why I'm not opening those up. Alright. Here, there's a Sudama there, so I'll have to get that. Why is there a Nure honor here? Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that was close. I hate that attack. Alright, let's get this little guy out of here. Right. And we got a new title. Alright. Let's get purification going. It's just one of these guys. Okay, that was weird. I'm pretty sure we've got that guy. We've gotten that soul core before. Huh. Let's see if we can soul fuse this one into... Yep, there we go.
So Yoshitatsu is lost and thrown to the spirit stones. How can this be? You were a symbol of our oath and all we hold dear.
Well, Yoshitatsu, I believe he is our sibling, so to speak. So, just to give you an idea of the player character's family tree, we have Dosan and the player character's mother. They birthed 3 children. The Princess No, who is a full human, and then we have Yoshitatsu, who is yet to be confirmed to be a Shiftling. I have a feeling they might be. And then we have the player character, who is a Shiftling, so half yokai. Now, I have a feeling that the Princess No is... I have a feeling that the Princess No's mother was a human, but if their mother was the same as the player character is in Yoshitatsu's, then that would be interesting to see how their powers might manifest, if they have any yokai powers. Anyway, Princess No was married off to Oda Nobunaga, So he is our brother-in-law. Anyway, now that that's the player character's family tree, as far as we know. Let's continue. There was a switchglaive here the last time we were around, so they must have nicked that. Oh, hello. Okay. Okay, so the shots can go through walls that can be destroyed. Alright, now what do we got here? Is this thing blue? Or am I just seeing things?
Draw closer, even if it means my death. Free Tatsu. No, for Master Dosa.
Okie doke. And now we have the Viper's Spear.
If you continue down this cursed path,
Coin threader.
I'm afraid I must stop you. Even if it brings death upon us both.
You actually did it. Well then, hand it over already. That's what the Viper would have wanted after all. Sorry that the audio from the mic is a little bit crispy. I don't know why it does that. Okay. Let's take a look at the coin threader, just for curiosity's sake. So it pairs with the transient and blade. Is good against yokai. In addition, it's part of an armor set with the Pit Viper gear. Alright. I might hold on to that, just for the time being. Okay. Alright. We've got one last submission before we move on to the mysterious One Night Castle. So let's get a move on. An error in calculation. Can I ask you to do something for me? And to keep it a secret from Tokichiro? You see, I dropped something very important in Okahazama. I wanted to go back and get it, but the place is teeming with yokai, and painful though it is to admit, I wouldn't last long out there. I'm sorry to have to ask, but could you go and retrieve the item for me? It really is irreplaceable. Please do this for me. Okay, Tishie, since you asked so nicely. Oh, I'm so glad we don't have to deal with lightning zapping our asses as well we're in this space. Because the last time we were here, we did have to deal with that. Alright, so we can go up there. Let's check the rest of the path first. So yeah, the rest of the boss room is closed off. Okay, it looks like that's all there is as far as this area is concerned. Okay. Got a pair of toxic slimes here. Come on. I should have equipped a fire weapon, but eh. Oh, hello. Okie doke. Okay. There's a path over here. Oh, next we got a stop and drop. Really? Alright, let's enter the hot spring and get the buff. Alright. Damn it. Okie doke. Nope. None of that. There we go. Alright. Sorry that I'm not talking too much. I just want to take my time with this. I see you, you cheeky git. Again, I really don't know why my mic decides to go crispy sometimes. It's like that. And it really is a new one. Now, I am just going to do something real quick, because there is another space in this map. Okay. That wasn't the space that I was talking about. I was talking about this area. Okay, I was right. It is blocked off. Alright. Alright. There is a chest all the way up there, so I'm just going to quickly go up and grab it. Do. I am really getting tired of these snake ladies. And that's mostly because they have a giant health pool by comparison to normal enemies. Alright. Let's drop you a fan. Hello, boys. They can paralyze. Good to know. Anything over here? No. Alright. Holy shit, what the hell is that? It's important to remember that I've only played so much of this game, so I don't remember every enemy. And it seems to be highly resistant to water. That's not great. The Wyra. Okay. So the objective is right there, but I'm just going to quickly make sure we don't miss anything item-wise. Okie doke. Okay, there's a scampus here. And that ladder's been kicked down, which I know where it leads back to. Huh. Okay, I thought the Scampus would have been rolling with us, but we lost it somehow. I don't know how that happens.
First he runs away after losing his temper, and then he works harder than anyone to regain his lord's favor. That man's always on the go. How can I not root for him?
I imagine there's a story behind that.